Hello food lovers, welcome back to my channel Naked Fusion. To my existing subscribers, thanks for always being here. If you're new to this channel, it's all about bringing bold flavors, simple meals, global fusion and fun food experiments. So hit the subscribe button to get notified. Let's dive into today's dish. We're making a spicy chicken burger and I'm using the chicken breast. I'm just going to take off the skin of the chicken and then I'm going to cut that into cubes and I'm going to season them. So I'll be adding some onion powder, some garlic granules, some white pepper, some dried parsley, black peppercorn, some chicken seasoning, some salt, and I'm going to rub that in together. To that I've added some smoked paprika, some more white pepper. I wanted to use my food processor, but Nigeria happened to me, there's no light. So if in case that happens to you, bring out your mortar. If you have a mortar and pestle, you can pound this together. We're using chicken breast. You can use any part of the chicken that you like. So I've pounded that and I'm going to quickly add some chili pepper, red chili pepper to this because we want it spicy. That's the whole idea. So after adding that, I'm going to continue pounding. To this, I'm going to add some grated cold iced butter. The butter is iced and it's better that it's iced so that while you're rolling out your chicken patty, it doesn't like melt very quickly. So I'm going to grate some iced butter into our chicken breast. What we're making now is the patty, the chicken patty. Now I'm going to mix this together quickly and then I'm also going to once I have mixed in the butter thoroughly, I'm going to prepare foil paper that I'm going to place this patty on when I have shaped them. But before I do that, I'm going to scale out the quantity of raw chicken that I have. So I'm going to scale that out so I know how many I can get out of this. Now that I have scaled the mass, I'm going to now individually scale out the patty. I'm going to shape, I'm going to take that in my hand, I'm going to roll it and I'm just going to press them between my two palms. I'm going to press the raw chicken between my two palms and then place them on the foil paper that I have prepared. So I have done that with all of them and this is the last part. I'm going to cover this up. It's in a tray. You can see the tray. I'm going to wrap that up with a cling wrap and then put that into the freezer for an hour. While that is in the freezer, I'm going to be making a mix sauce for the burger. To that, I've added some fried peppers, raw pepper, blended raw pepper, and then I've added some mayonnaise. It's a store-bought mayonnaise. To that, I'm going to be adding ketchup. Then I'm adding some honey, and I'm going to mix that up. taste as you go. Prepare things to your level of tolerance. You don't have to put the same quantity as I am putting. And if you'd want this recipe, drop a comment in the comment section and I will give it to you. I'm adding more honey for sweetness because I needed to balance out the spiciness in this particular sauce. So while that I'm done that, I'm going to set that aside. Now our chicken has come out from the freezer, and what I have in the bowl is just plain flour, all-purpose flour, and egg that I have whisked together. And I'm just going to add some of the egg into the flour. Why? Because I want it to resemble a breadcrumbs, like it needs to have some lump. And why we do that is because we want the chicken patty to have some crumb, because we're going to crumb coat this and then we're going to deep fry it. Well, another name for it is to pané. We're going to pané and then we're going to deep fry. So we'll crumb coat. So I'm going to take out my patty. My patty has come out from, it's not entirely frozen. So I'm going to use this round stuff to just push down, because I needed it to get as wide as that. Because when you put this in the oil, they tend to shrink. So we're going to dip that in the egg. And then we're going to take that and dip it into that flour. And we're going to shake that, make sure that both top and bottom is covered nicely, and then we're going to set that aside into another tray. So get another tray by your side, set that aside into another tray. So we're going to repeat this process till we're done with all the chicken patty. Now, if your chicken patty is not very seasoned properly, you can add some seasoning to your flour. You can add the peppers, the seasoning, salt. You can also add that to your flour if you'd want to add more flavor, develop more flavor to your chicken patty. So into our hot oil, we're going to just throw in our patty in this. Do not overcrowd your pan when frying to avoid the patty absorbing oil. So we're going to fry that till it's golden brown. It's looking like this, and then put on a parchment paper or on a paper towel something to strain out the excess oil. Now remember our bread buns that we made the other day? Yeah. So this is what we're using it for. So I'm getting out our bread bun. I've already sliced them into two, and I have put some butter on the surface of each side. So I'm going to put that face down, and I put all of them, and then I'm going to put that in the oven just to brown up the side facing down. Okay, you can see that's what our bread bun is looking like. So I'm going to build the burger. I'm starting off by putting our spicy sauce, a spicy sweet sauce at the bottom, and then I'm going to add some sliced tomatoes. So at this point you can add whatever you want. If you want to add some lettuce, you want to add some cabbage, some salad, pickles, whatever you want, you add at this point. The main thing is to make our patty. We already have a patty and the sauce, and then we already have a video on how we made our bread bun. So I've added my chicken patty, and then I'm adding some cheese. The cheese I've melted on a pan, and I'm just going to put it on the chicken patty. Then I'm going to be adding some pickled vegetables. So I've got cucumbers, carrots, and red onions as my pickled vegetables. So that's what I'm adding. And then to that, I'm going to add some fresh cabbage, sliced fresh cabbage, and then I'm going to put our sweet spicy sauce on the base of our top bun, and then I'm going to cover that up, and that's how we have decided to build our burger. I'm just going to use a skewer to hold that, and then I'm going to repeat this process till I have made 5 burgers. So this is what our burger is looking like. If you have watched to this point, thank you for watching to this point. Let me know if you're going to be trying this in the comment section. If you want a recipe for the bread bun or for the sauce, whatever, just let me know in the comment section, and I will give it to you for free. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to cut this open so that you see what it looks like on the inside. Take a close look. Can you see our burger? It looks really, really nice. So this burger was shared with family and friends, and of course that neighbor. So next time you're craving a burger, know that you can make your own burger at home. You don't need to go outside to buy. To my existing subscribers, thanks for watching and always being here. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, like, and share this video. Till next time, keep exploring. Bye.